Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to the front. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things. The first, we did some nice maneuvering of our troops into Istanbul, Constantinople's territory, resulting in a large form of people, resulting in a large amount of... Right, one more time. Right, 3, 2, 1. Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to the front. In the last episode, we did a bunch of things. Primarily, we launched a series of counter-offensives to strike back at the Ottoman Empire. We sent our army led, well, a very much battered army led by Walter Krusses, who was able to do an amazing river battle, I believe the episode before last. But in continuation of that, he basically took the settlement and received a series of counterattacks by Ottoman forces attempting to maneuver around him. We also had an army being led by Christoph Hallgarten, who is going to be making a push towards Istanbul, who's currently... Well, luckily for us, we can't seem... Luckily for us, we're probably going to be able to launch an attack and hopefully ensure the capture of Constantinople before any of these big, nasty, scary armies come along, as there is quite a fair amount of Ottoman reinforcements, and I am somewhat cut off. It's not really great, I appreciate that, but still. We've also got an army over here at Transylvania, who, while it is slightly damaged, it's only by 1 unit, who ironically is the Last Loyal Legion. So, these guys who do have some elite troops will hopefully be too heavily damaged for me to be able to deal with in effect. We've also had another rebellion by the people of Moldavia, but that's a given. Like, it's shock and horror. We don't exactly have... We have people who are angry at us taking over a location, so that's fine. Policies, everyone's kind of edgy, but Saxony not too good. Yeah, we have an entire settlement under the control of... Yeah, Saxony is... we have the entire settlement under our control, and the resistance to foreign invaders has still only... We can't get the tax out. If we could, we would get over 1,800. Though our income at the moment, thanks to, weirdly enough, just a couple of one pullback on the tax slider, has somehow yielded people to like us more. So, yeah, not entirely sure what we can do about that, but that is something that works. So I will use it. We take those. So at the moment, things are looking pretty good. We've been able to deal quite a significant blow to the Ottoman Empire in a variety of things. So I think, without further ado, let's have a crack. Yeah, so this is looking pretty favorable. We outnumber them, like, more than double almost, or over double of their forces, and a lot of their troops, they are elite, definitely, which will mean that when they come to attack us, we'll be able to annihilate them in no short order. So, we'll not only get a new territory, which, unfortunately, we're going to have to spend some time holding, it at least is going to be somewhat... Yeah, like somewhat, somewhat easier. And, you know, another territory under our control. So, you know, happy days. Even though the concept of spreading more territory is not entirely beneficial in this kind of game work, but hey-ho. No, I want to get rid of the sound. You know what's hilarious? I still can potentially get copyright striked for that. That's how stupid that is. Right. You know what? I'm gonna take advantage of this. Like, no joke. I remember doing the Iroquois versus the World playthrough, and I got fucking copyright struck. Like, it was the, well, copyright notification, where it was like, they're not gonna do anything, but you can't run adverts. And I'm like, and it was on mods with songs based in like the 19th century. And then there were points where the game, like, half of the claims were based on fair use items, and the other half were being claimed on in-game vanilla music, which Creative Assembly themselves posted the thing saying, you are free to do videos with this. And yeah, I just despaired at the stupidity of it. But hey ho, that would be logical things going on. Ah, you've got old style cav, right? Yeah, I remember your fifth counterparts ran away from a fight from a fucking cannon unit. Not impressed, I will say. Actually, if I may, you go to the right flank. Is there a deep enough forest for you? Oh, you bet there is. Just so happens to be on the furthest part of the map for you. But that could prove useful. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right, so we'll take the first half units. Or first half of the units. And there's not a lot we can do to cover this approach. So I'm going to make it 5 units and have them possibly... they'll take a defensive post. I mean, ideally what we could do is like plop them somewhere along here maybe. So it's like they kind of reshuffle and they're kind of disjointed. I kind of feel like that's not going to help us out much, so I might put them in reserve, but obviously I can't put them on behind the hill because that'll fucking suck. So I'll have to move them, as I just move them to this part. I mean, they're going to be cut off. That's the problem. And they're 5 units. Well, if we make them 6, actually to be fair, if we make the remaining units go here, the thing is I don't want to split my forces in half. Because that normally fucks the enemy over more than it fucks me over. Like, I've seen the amount of times the AI tries to justify it. Right. We'll section off the reinforcements as such. You guys will chill here. And if you need to react to do anything, move up troops in this corner, that's fine. You 4 will take a defensive position down here. And you will act as reinforcements. And hopefully things will be fine. Und die General und die Staff. Actually, I'll take you 2. 1 unit, maybe? Oh, yeah, there's very little they can do. There you go. Climbing the hill is not going to be pleasant, but at least it'll do something. You guys will then shift direction, and then we'll see if we can try and, like, create a crevice. To be fair, what we could do, actually, is put you boys behind this lot. Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Put you guys behind... Put you guys basically right behind these dudes. These dudes maneuver around a bit. Like, I'm not too sure how we want to do this. But basically, we use the hill as an advantage to try and force the bastards to funnel in, as it were. So then, yeah, because then that kind of makes sense. So, go.
Horse artillery has an advantage in mobility over other artillery, as it can be moved at speed. This speed of maneuver allows them quickly to take up good firing positions, often out of normal artillery's reach.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quick line. And then we'll use you. and form defensively on the right. Cavalry will take a defense. You guys will just chill for the time being. Because you've got spike strips, unfortunately, all over the place, which is not good. Good fucking shots, guys. Seriously. What the hell are the Bosniaks doing? Is there a reason why you're standing like that? Pathfinding, of course. Right, slow down time. I'm going to need to correct this. Because this is all a very disjointed formation. Right, you boys... You form up here. You, and you. Try and form up somewhere. That one. You will form up here. You will form up here. You, and you. I want you formed up like so. In fact, you know what? You two. It's not like the best of areas to defend, to be brutally honest with you. I could possibly do with moving these troops up so that they cover the approach coming up to the thing, but we'll see. I'm thinking maybe if we go here and move that up to there. Okay, I'm going to have to use this. Not really what I wanted to do, but it's fine. Oh, I'm going to have to really... I'm going to have to, like, radically readjust how, like, I deploy formations. You're literally standing there in the front. Unless I just... Maybe if I just do this... It might work. We have these two on the right, but then what do we do with these two? They're getting cover support from the right. So do we just try and deploy to the left? Maybe. I mean... Okay, one unit will take up a defensive position. Yeah, one unit will take up a defensive position there. And you will take up a sort of defensive position here. What's the sight lines like? Not that great, considering the forest. But still. Okay. I mean, that's something at least. Galloper guns. Oh, okay. Looks like they're stuck on something. It looks like the Bosniaks who did rout came back. So I imagine once these guys get into position, the entire army will start moving up. And we've got Mamluk heavy cavalry, which, yeah, Mamluks are pretty nasty. I mean, they're not the worst cavalry in the world, but if you get fucked by them, yeah, they're pretty evil. So no, I can totally appreciate that. There's a few problems, shall we say, with Mamluks. Though the General's Bodyguard actually does look pretty cool. More because of just like that it's still trying to go with the chainmail and armored image in the 19th century, sorry, in the 18th century. So, credit where credit's due, at least they're trying. Hello, fuck. Are you trying to go for my dudes? Because I swear to the Golden Throne. I mean, I realize the AI wouldn't... I know the AI obviously knows where all units are and it only balances out for certain things, but I mean, it would be cool if the AI. It would be, to be fair, it would be kind of intriguing as to how the AI, to learn how the AI actually proceeds to see things, because it's like it must have like an awareness, because obviously it's the AI. I mean, the AI doesn't always make the smart moves, but then it always decides. But for example, certain times the AI has done the very intelligent maneuver, or outright just knows that I've got troops there. So regardless of whether I've actually hidden them or not, the enemy will just, straight up. The enemy will straight up just, fuck about and move up to my position. But right. Just waiting for the AI to decide to attack. It likes to do this. It has a tendency just to chill, and then at the last moment, it's like, ah! And then all bum rushes towards us. I think it's mainly because of the way that the AI can't pathfind through the town effectively enough. Now, normally I'd happily interrupt him and, do some cheeky monkey maneuvers, but considering the quality of the cavalry is still quite high there, and I have very little to zero confidence in this unit. Like, this unit in particular, they're not that good. They're supposedly dragoons, but they're not, because they're dedicated melee cav units. And what's worse is that they're not really they're supposedly a shock unit. I'm guessing they're supposed to be a shock cav or some sort, but I've actually found that they're or a general cavalry unit. I'm not entirely sure what the particular logic was, but all in all, it's a pretty shit unit. Oh, come on, Ottoman Empire, do something. You're really just gonna take your fucking... Okay. You just keep taking your time, love. You just keep waiting on formations, and then they're gonna move up. There we go. I'm just waiting for the actual calling card. Once my cannon starts shooting at them, that should be fine. Speaking of which, the cannon is actually doing pretty darn well. And, oh, would you look at that first cannon? Beautiful. Unfortunately, they will be in range of my other dudes quite soon before these things get into range. Though that's why the 24 pounders will be such a major improvement. An additional 12 pounds will grant some pretty beautiful range bonuses. Alright. Once the enemy cav have made their ploy, like once a majority of the cav have done their thing, I'm gonna try and fuck over. I'll then send the cavalry. I'll send my cavalry up to try and focus on that and try and nuke them out. Should be able to cover all approaches. I mean, considering how rough the battles were in the previous couple of episodes, well, 2 episodes ago when I had a bit of a fuck around, I'm just wanting to make sure that I take no chances on this occasion. I'm like, you know what? Don't want to risk it. I just can't wait to get the quicklime going. Right, cannons are firing, and the accuracy is already beautiful. The only sad thing is I'm going to have to, when I get the 24 pounders, I'm obviously going to have to replace the 12 pounders with the 24. But also, I'm going to have to, like, have extremely new... I'm going to have to use extremely new cannon crew again, which is really kind of sad. There we go, first cavalry regiment. And they got the Red Rig of Death to go around into. Right. Make the cavalry come across. Very nice. Good shooting cavalry. Cavalry. Good shooting cannon. Good artillery. Ooh, good fucking cannon shooting. Seriously, this is beautiful. Right, once them fuckers have routed, I'll immediately start focusing attention on these dudes. Oh boy. Come on. Oh, beautiful. I was just seeing, as soon as I saw all those guys plop their rifles in, I'm like, yes! Sorry, muskets. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Though, I'm seeing more of them. Not the end of the world. But that's what these guys are for. Yeah, their general's keeping them in. I don't remember how to turn off the heads-up display. Can't remember the controls. I'm just wanting to turn off the heads-up display for like this particular scene. Toggle music, sound effects, cancel order, campaign. Maybe that's it. No. Toggle music, cancel order. It's fine. Not the end of the world. Like that's a pretty cool battlefield. I see you, General. It's impressive that you got this many shots off. Only a matter of time before we can get full-on murderizing. And just think, if we had some Jaeger infantry in this army. Yeah, no, I mean, considering how the previous few battles have been where I've had Jaeger infantry in my army, it has done wonders. It has done absolute wonders. I think that's it. I think we're done. I think we've won. That's pretty substantially awesome casualty rates there. Yeah, they have to be routing. Who else is here? I mean, bearing in mind, this is not about the killing, it's about the routing, so... Oh, no, there's one, isn't there? There's always fucking one. It's this... coward. And they're running all the fucking way over there. Are you serious? Come on. Break already. Okay, there's that unit who... Okay, so there's a couple of units of Mamluks who are... stuck, I'm guessing. Yeah, they're already routing. Right. I'll move my infantry up. I know it's a completely wrong country, but I don't care. Alright. We'll move up the cavalry. Oh, it looks like that wave... Oh, are they wave? Oh, yeah. That other cav actually did decide to rout, which is intelligent of them. So we just got these two Mamluk heavy cav stuck in position. I'm not going to commit these dudes. In fact, dudes. In fact, I will decommission them because I have lost complete faith in that cavalry unit. Like, they've not performed at all to my like. I'm not saying they need to kill everything and only suffer the minor of most casualties, but when that cavalry unit fucking ran, having not sustained much damage from a artillery unit. Considering also the performance in comparison by the Bosniaks, who, oh my god, it's kind of ridiculous just how much of a difference those guys were. So no, that is without a shadow of a doubt the reason why I'm doing this. It's like, no, you will not have your way with that. All right, I'm going to try and deploy him a whittle closer. They're nudging. Right, double time it, boys. Sorry to be a pain. I know you guys are tired. Believe you me, I do sympathize. But, like, they may suddenly learn how to work again, and I don't want to risk you guys getting peppered into shit by that if you can't help it. Nice looking town, though. Right. Reload where you can if you need to. Okay. Double time it. You should be in range, or at least on the cusp of it. Yeah, some of you are in range, but that's fine. We can just adjust. Yeah, perfect. You don't need to be fancy. You just need to kill him. Okay. Enjoy. Oh well. No additional casualties needed. Problem is solved. Yeah. Get in. And we only suffered one friendly fire casualty. That's a pretty good KD ratio right there. So, no, that's what I would call a pretty substantially good battle. Now, I will focus on providing... I will focus on... Yeah, 7,000, bloody hell. I will focus on doing stuff on keeping these guys alive, because obviously, important job aside, is that, you know, it's kind of important that I don't, you know, lose the settlement or anything like that. Right, we also need to have an eye on over here, because there's no one here at the moment, but there could also be in problems. And Transylvania is now under our control. And you know what? I almost could, if it wasn't for this, I could possibly tax that. But I will not, because, well, it's not going to earn me too much money anyhow. But the important thing here is, A, it's already Christian. Well, mostly Christian. So I will destroy this college, because we don't need the college. It's nice and all, but I don't need the college. We'll turn that into a normal church. We'll get something that's beneficial. Like, I think I'll focus on improving the happiness of the people. And then once the area is predominantly Christian, we'll get rid of the church, and then we'll turn it into an economic powerhouse. That's the plan, at least. Right, anyway, on to the next conflict, because I feel like that's the next thing. That's pretty much how this goes in this series. On to the next battle. Right, so we are bringing in some people who... Because there's a badly damaged garrison, and unfortunately these dudes have also been slapped pretty hard as a result. But I feel like we have a good chance. They've got reinforcements, which I'm assuming are these dudes over here. At least I fucking hope they are. Well, I can't back out, can I? I'm stuck. I'm stuck here till I win or if I lose. We are outnumbered by quite a severe portion, but the good news is that a lot of the opposing forces are either inexperienced or they're cavalry, and I have Jaeger infantry. No special things around it, just I have Jaeger infantry. Right, question: are you healing? You are. Who am I reinforcing? Oh, so he is getting reinforcements. Yeah, I was worried about that. Yeah, you ain't joking. What's your name? Christoph Hallgarten. I'll do my best, but if we don't attack now, we're going to be fucking swamped. So the least we can do is attack, get the battle sorted, and then hold the town. We're going to be up against probably the worst. Rule 1 of Page Book of War. Do not march on Moscow. Rule 2. Do not go fighting with your land armies in China. Yes, that's quite a decent rule. I won't lie. Right. Okay, so we've got a slight advantage. Somewhat slight. I mean, slight in the sense that I could possibly deploy these dudes on the far side and they have to come over to me because, you know, cannon advantage and whatnot. Let's say we'll deploy the cannon here. Put the Mina, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Militia units will do what they can. That's not what they can do. You 3 cavalry units will not really take a huge part in this battle because I don't really think you should, as you're already mangled. The Lancers have done an amazing job. These barely usable twats will be fired after this battle. Right. Usual routine, make yourself move to in front of all of the dudes. Then we'll basically deploy spike strips in front of the line. My tactics will be very, very simple today, but the main intention is we just need to keep killing. That could be a problem. I'll put the cavalry in charge of nuking them. We've got very weird-looking bombs. That's fine. And as I said, they're just deployed into our front, so if they do decide to make a move, either with their cavalry or with their armies, it's fine. Though, where's their reinforcements coming from? Ah, there they are. Okay, so it's just going to be nothing but cavalry, it would seem. Which, again, I'm more than ready to take on. Cavalry is something that, well, for a long period of time, I used to be not a huge fan of utilizing, and I had a rather vitriol respect. I had a rather ignorant viewpoint on towards them, because obviously my mindset was, you know, and I don't know, that's what I would describe it. I personally believe that the infantryman is the most versatile and the most effective combat unit in most, if not all, of these kind of especially in like Napoleon and in Fall of the Samurai. You know, the infantryman does the job that not many others can do. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so they're spike strips to the front, but not quite. Okay, not exactly. Well, they have deployed spike strips in a double-fangled line. I just had hoped. Element reinforcements coming through on the... Well, there are a few. What the fuck? Well, there must be a glitch here. Look at this. Yeah, there's multiple lines of walls which you can take cover behind. I don't think I've ever seen this before. That is really weirdly designed. I might have to take a photo of this. I have never seen wall map design spam out this way, but hey ho. No, but anyway, as I was saying, I've always felt that infantry have often been the most versatile unit to be fielded in combat, primarily as a result of. Let me just think. You guys are taking a manga. Right. So if I deploy you, right. You guys form up on that left outer point here. Yeah, run. They're rushing their troops, so I'll rush mine. Just thinking what we could possibly do is shrink the lines a little bit. And then we can try and redeploy. We'll redeploy these boys in the background so we can try and catch that Jaeger infantry out, because that's going to be a problem. There's 2 units of Jaeger infantry I'm not a huge fan of. Do the enemies have any more Jaeger infantry with them? Doesn't look like it, does it? No. Though they do have these fuckaroos, which... they're armored. I'm not feeling this. I mean, a lot of these units are damaged, thank the Emperor, but still. So fucking close. I mean, I can't fault them, the cannons. They're doing their best, considering, but I'm like, god damn it. Almost in position. I'll give it to my cannon. They're doing their best, even if it's not very well. Right, focus your fire on those guards. Orta is probably what you're wanting to avoid. Move to counteract them. Right. Useless cunts. Try and get them. Pull back. What the fuck? Why are they... Okay. Yeah, don't it suck you being shot at for a change? Hey, General's bodyguard. Oh, kazoo time. I hope. Lancer into the back of these dudes. You might finally have a use after all. Smoosh! Haha! Opportunity of a lifetime to get rid of their general. And if we can kill their general, that's a big morale dent. Yes! Good job. Good fucking job, lads. Fantastic work. Yes! Glorious. Oh. Ah, I'm a little disappointed that it didn't quite work out as I'd hoped. But that's fine. Canister shot. The cavalry are fucking around quite a bit. Right. Shrink this line down now. Do this. Yes! Concentrate fire en masse. Concentrate fire on the grenadier. Right, cavalry, you do some pretty funky things. Hit those Jaeger infantry. I don't want to see those fuckers alive. Right, infantry, you know, Jaeger infantry. With that general dead, that's going to be quite a nice middle finger death to him. That's perfect. And remember, it's not about the killing, it's about the routing. The fuck are you doing? Every man is on defensive. Defensive fire only. You deserve to be slapped for that. Right, withdraw. You boys adjust the line a little bit. Full on. We've got reinforcements. Okay, armed peasantry, they're shit. Sibekan Janissaries, they are melee only? They look melee only. I'm happy to hear that. Well, look it. Good to see an enemy go down. Right. Now comes the fun part. Trying to organize an anti-cavalry defense. Right. Redistribute the troops. So it's a little bit more friendly on that side. Nope. You three. That way. You three will distribute to the left, right. You fuckaroos will withdraw further back. And then you guys will bulk up the mid to right flank here. Double time it. Los, los, los. That unit's fucked. Will you fucking shoot those cunts, you son of a whore bag? Motherfuckers! Yeah, they're fucked. fucking back. Run, you stupid cunts. I underestimated the speed of that fucking cavalry, and I had hoped my dudes could run fast enough to get away from them, but having already probably run around a little bit. Right. Bulk up this fucking line right goddamn now. Go. Jaeger infantry, run behind that, double time. Really? You're gonna run straight into that. That's impressive. Oh, fuck it, duck. Wait, is that their commander still here? No, that's just their own unit. Right, what reinforcements we got left? Mamluks, Arabic auxiliaries. Yeah, we got more of them inbound. I had hoped I would have used 2 Jaeger infantry to do some serious damage, but unfortunately that one all gone up the spipe. Right, you boys, withdraw. Cannon, target that square formation. I have to be careful. These guys actually can be quite dangerous. As ironic as that sounds, you actually need to be very careful with the fucking peasantries because they have the ability to shoot en masse. I know people talk about my formations being too boxy and not wide enough to be able to get massive levels of fire, but in order to rapidly deploy stuff, this is as fast as I can get that shit. I don't know whether I have to like. Well, this is as fast as I can go without me having to constantly turn on or off the slowdown option. And I kind of feel like I kind of personally feel like using the slowdown option is a bit cheap. I'll take it. There are times where I literally will just use it because I'm like, I can't mentally process all of the different things fast enough, and I get irritated when I have to use it because, again, it's something I have to use. We definitely need to get rid of that fucking thing. That is a very big threat. Right, we got... Yeah, line infantry, cavalry with guns, and these line infantry dudes who are just taking their time. Unfortunately, my cannoneers? I don't know. My gunners are not very accurate at the moment. They don't quite seem to be able to match the line. Not to say that I would be any better, mind you, but hey-ho. I don't know, actually. I'll probably have to like the first 2 or 3 shots. Depending on the complexity of the cannon and how you use it. Right, they're staying outside of cannon range, which makes sense. Alright. It's definitely... Yeah, we're definitely getting slapped around today. All we need is one good shot, and then this will go through. But we need to get the good shot. To be fair, like, how long does this taken for my other cavalry army? Yeah! There we go. Good job. Good hit. Whoever hit that. Was it you? Or was it you? You? Just seeing whoever. I think it was... Very good. Very, very good. Very good. Right, cannon. Yeah, we definitely need to get these buildings. Well, that's a problem, but the issue is there's just too many. There's too much cover at the moment, and they've got some pretty heavy cavalry covering that cannon. So I'm going to have to wait until we can do something about that. But the good news is we've routed that regiment. Yes! Good shot! Fantastic. Whoever made that shot, you're a bloody genius. That's a good kill. I wonder if he's going to be any better now. I mean, hey, I think it was him. Yeah, it was him. He's now a 2-star. Oh, good shooting. Yeah, because we've gone from a 1-star to a 2-star. I know I saw that level at 1, so yeah. He done good. Right, now comes the predicament. Reinforcements, and hopefully what's left of them. So far we've been able to defeat a pretty decent amount of them, but that doesn't mean everything. And I'm not going to venture out there. They need to come to me. But that fucking mortar, or that howitzer, is going to be a problem. I mean, I could try and bum rush it, but I really don't feel confident in any kind of bum rushing tactics until, I don't know. We'd have to be seriously considering other stuff, and at the moment we've not got enough. Then there's also reinforcements coming through, so it's like I can't really venture out too far. Oh boy. But knocking out that cannon is going to be a very high priority on my to-do list. We'll pull the lines back a little bit to about here to try and ensure the cannon. Right, withdraw back to here. Jaeger infantry. Are they still walking? Yeah, they're still walking. There's a cavalry regiment to the right side. I know you're there. I saw you earlier. Militia? Okay. Why are you here? I would have told you to... Right, well... Double time it. That cannon needs to go bye though, without a shadow of a doubt. We neutralize the cannon, we immediately turn the balance of power back into our favor. It's just right now we have to play extremely cool. Shit. Alright. What unit looks a bit weedy? That unit. I've already told them to run around. Okay, well. You adjust to the left again. Double time it. Yeah, I'm not too knowledgeable on what I can do with the Jaeger infantry, because I don't want to just move them up and start shooting at random dudes, though. Hello, cannon. They got armed peasantry, which is not good, but... Right. Well, the lancers move up to the sides. You will act as bait, because I don't care about you anymore. If you'll be of any use... you will destroy that cannon, even if you die doing it. 94 out of 100. It's kind of close. Kill their cannon unit. Of course they're fucking around. Fuck's sake. I'm gonna remount that fucking cannon. It was a ballsy push. And desperate, I will not lie. But the intention was to just... Well, to be fair, I don't know what's going on with them at the moment. They're probably going to try and... It's delayed them re-equipping their trip. It's delayed them It's delayed them utilizing the gun, so I suppose their submission has been successful to a degree, but just not in the way that I would personally prefer. Alright. Get ready for a slapping. I'm not looking forward to it. Is that their general as well? Yeah, their fucking general is that sodding cavalry. Of course they are. The Antonian Siefati, or Siefi. They're not... Okay. You know what? I'll count that as a success. Because they're not using that gun anymore. So I think they've done their job. Surprisingly. I didn't really expect it to work. Or at least I didn't expect it to work in that way. I thought they would immediately start re-equipping the... arming the... Fucking hell, I can't speak today. Re-manning the gun. There we go. Christ. Right. Slight last-minute adjustments, but bear with. Right, this is it. This is all we got. This is all we can do. Now, the good news is our troops are more experienced than theirs, so the hope is that despite them having more troops, we have the experience and the field of fire, and also hopefully the ability to get that commander with a lucky cannonball. Go on, lucky cannon. Da-na-na. They're melee dudes, aren't they? And these guys are also melee. That's not good. We might lose the left flank. By all means, keep running in front. Yeah, by all means, take forever. I mean, they're running into grenadiers, so the hope is... Get the fuck in there. Sorry, that's just disgusting. Well fucking done, guys. What the fuck? I thought these guys, like, the Orta Janissaries, these guys looked pretty fucking hench, and to immediately run into the melee, into a bunch of grenadiers, and then immediately get yeeted out again. I cannot help but be impressed by that. Right, the Anatolian Safari got completely fucking annihilated. I'm gonna say, I would like to assume by my cannon, but... Right. They got the cannon again, or they're making their way towards the cannon again. but there's troops. Fuck, I would have sent my general after him if I could. That would have been a really good thing, but since there's our Arab auxilia... Yep, there they go. Back to that gun. Well, no, to be fair, we've been able to nuke them now. Sadly, we can't get the... Sadly, we won't be able to get the... Nice. Ah. Do continue, cannon. All we need is one solid... They're fucking janking as well. They're going all over the place. Hello. That's it. Run in front of my guns and into my spikes. I appreciate that. Ooh, good shit, good shit. They're coming for another go. Concentrate fire on that crew. Ooh, did you hit them? You did. Good job. That's it. Get caught into my trap filled with spikes, you fuckers! It works just as well as them running into it. You stopped right in front of my line. Oh, get fucking wrecked. And done. I will call that. Simple robbers. I would just like to know how they are. Okay, so we suffered quite a high level of casualties. But considering we were going up against someone who was just over 1,200 manpower above our dudes, yeah, we suffered quite a bit. That's a pretty damn good KD ratio there. Kindly withdraw. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Can I not rename the city? I'd like to rename it Constantinople. God damn it. I have to just call it by its token name. Right. Well, more importantly, right. College. Destroy. That building. Destroy. Keep the pleasure gardens up, though. That's a lot of money. That's also a lot of money. Right. So we have successfully captured Constantinople, formerly known as Istanbul. What we've also done is we've also been able to... Where is my agent? Oh, is it because I moved him down south? Yeah, I moved him down south. Okay, that's fine. Right. Would you like to... Oh, you are very low. Fuck it. 16%. Elite dudes. Go murder eyes. Go on. Yeah, that was expected. Like, I realized what I was doing. Don't get me wrong. I just had a very slim hope that it would work. If it had worked, I would have laughed my ass off. I would have just been like, yep, that makes total sense. Right, okay, so we have captured Istanbul, which is a very important settlement. And we're also going to hope that when the next turn comes in the next episode, we won't immediately regret having captured the settlement. But yeah, so no, this has been good. I'm hopeful that we don't get immediately attacked, but then again, there is a full stack army, fresh and ready to go, with 18 pounders versus this army, which it most likely will attack us, and we will actually have to really be careful how we do shit now. I could try and pair up some units to try and bring more to bear, but I'm not 100% hopeful. I could try and send some reinforcements, but Bulgaria is also just as fucked. But we've taken Istanbul, and the settlement is going to forever be tarnished. Well, the reputation of the Ottoman Empire has forever been tarnished because they lost their capital. Like, if we look at the Ottoman Empire, you know what I could do, actually? You know what? I actually am going to do this, because I think I'm going to try this. Because if this works, it's cheesing it, but considering that they will inevitably declare war on me again, how about peace? With a trade agreement. Yes! Oh, okay. That's fine. You may tactically withdraw. I realize I could have gone for Cairo, but I think given the circumstances, I'm not minding. And I've just get in. Oh, is this abusing the system? You bet your fucking ass it's abusing the system. But do I give the slightest fuck? No. I just literally thought, like, I could just ask for a peace treaty. And there you go. The Ottoman Empire has not only lost this capital, but now it's lost its will and, well, it's lost its capital and it's lost its base of operations. I am so glad. Oh, that's brilliant. I'm sorry. That is... Well, no, I'm not. I'm loving this. It's so hilarious. And, more importantly, we have captured a new territory. Transylvania. So we've actually gained some things. Two new regions. And, well, with Moldavia still being a thing. So, here we go. Oh, that's funny as hell. I mean, will the peace last? Probably not. I do imagine that we're going to... I mean, to be fair, I'm more or less fully prepared for the entirety of the goddamn war to escalate further. But now that I've got the tax and everything else sort of more in my favor, I could perhaps do something. Though I will be spending more agents trying to kill these priests dudes here, because there's like 1, 2, 3 high-ranking priests. So we will need to try and kill them. Or can I do something with them? Yeah, so we've got like 1.5% with a high-level church. So if I was to put him into position, it's not going to change, is it? No, it's not. A simple priest being there is not going to do anything, but if we can try and ensure that, we'll delete this and turn this into a proper Christ area. We'll turn this into a rake spawning location. So this area is going to be more focused on that. Do we actually have any other economics? No, that's just Sophia. Right, okay, anyway, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below, clicking on the like button, and of course subscribing to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Have a good one, guys.